Greetings, debaucherers! This is your voice guy back with your Week 15 recap. It's been a few weeks since you've all heard my sexy, sultry voice, and, well, I'm here to change that. And Ghosty is throwing a bitch fit. Yep, mostly the latter. Anyways, we had an elongated week. Hope you all enjoyed the All-Star game, and hopefully that elongated week doesn't carry over to the length of this recap, because the over-under is 8 minutes, and I have the over. So, let's begin. Start the clock! First up, we had Dom's Periods United versus Kyle's Dingers Swingers. Balls were flying in this matchup. Phrasing. Dom's outfielders all got 2 bombs apiece, with Semyon adding a bomb in 2 bags, LeMahieu adding 3, and Kyle Schwardaddy bodying 4 balls out of the park. He also got 2 immaculate double starts from waiver wire champs Tyler Anderson and Merrill Kelly. He also got 4 solds from Astros reliever Montero. For the Swingers, Salvi has his swing back as he got 2 bombs. Don't ask about the OBP. France was the only other hitter to nab multiple bombs. It ends up coming down the wire in OBP and bags, with both teams splitting things 5-5. Soccer score, yay! Next up, we had Fukin versus Frankie's Spanky BBs. With the trade deadline looming, I wonder if Charlie will change his team's moniker when Montas changes teams. That's a bit of a sore subject there, Ghosty, huh? Wilmer Flores hit a pair of bombs for Fukin, and Mike Clevenger's favorite player.
Listen to, oh my gosh, Manny Machado!
To left field and gone!
Well, he hit 3 bombs. Fukin's pitching staff was solid, but just not great. Charlie's Spanky BBs had quite a week, with Real Muto getting 2 bombs and a bag out of the catcher spot. Matty O lobbed up 4 bombs as well, and even Cody Bellinger added a couple. Still not sure that guy can actually hit. His pitching wasn't too great either, but just good enough to snag 4 categories. Charlie and the Spanky BBs take this one 7-3. Next up, we had Dr. Hoptologist versus Andrew's You Don't Score Until You Score baseball. For Alberto, Ohtani led the way with 3 bombs, a bag, and a plethora of counting stats. Pitching-wise, he nearly doubled Andrew's innings pitched, garnering 120 of them. Yes, he won Ks and quality starts with 10 of them, and yet he was still able to win ERA. However, Andrew's team continued its dad strength rampage, with 4 hitters blasting multiple bombs, Cedric Mullins and Andrew Benintendi adding 3 bags each. Carlos Rodon had a triple start with 27 strikeouts. We just ignore the ERA on this one as well. The dad strength continues rampaging as Andrew wins this matchup 7-3. Next up, we had the 3rd mega cripple fight. We've done so many of these things, it's kind of getting old. Can y'all actually get unironically good at something? Yeah, let's hop into it.
Time!
Boobs in the outfield faced off against 108 stitches. For Sierra, she got a bomb for almost every player in her lineup except for 2, with the highlight being Anthony Santander's 4-bomb, 10 RBI performance. Apparently that was too good for her team, so she tried to ship him off to Devin for 2 guys who were on waivers in Ghosty's 16-team league because apparently he wasn't leading hard enough for something. That resulted in the fastest veto in league history, and ruining the sanctity of the league as well. Her ERA and whip looked pretty awful, but she got 7 quality starts and strikeouts. For Stitchy, she's actually starting a guy who isn't on an actual team in Jonathan VR. She lost some categories very narrowly, specifically RBIs by 1. She got 10 solds from 3 relievers, though, and of course took ERA and whip. But Sierra and the boobs in the outfield take the matchup 6-4. And speaking of the league leader, next up we had All That Yaz versus Devin's Meet the Robinson. He led 10-0 for most of the week, and I'm going to use my voice guy veto and say the outcome was 8-2. That's all that needed to be said. You talk shit, you're not going to get a recap, bud. All right, whatever. Next, we had Pat's 72-74 A's versus Rick's High and Tight. Rick's offense put on a hell of a showing, with Pete Alonso hitting a couple of bombs, Profar and Murphy hitting 3 each, and Hunter Renfroe, the outfielder, clubbing 4 bombs amongst a plethora of counting stats. But the 45 runs, 45 ribbies, and 3.63 OBP was not enough. This will probably be the most cringe thing I've ever had to do in this recap other than talk about chili dogs, but all rise for Aaron fucking Judge. The man had 13 runs, 9 bombs, 21 ribbies, 2 bags, and a 5.19 OBP for the week and a half. Oh, and Matt Chapman added 11 runs, 5 bombs, and 12 ribbies with a 5.68 OBP. Rick's pitching betrayed him with a 7.2 ERA over 90 innings, possibly the worst pitching performance in league's history, so Pat takes this one 7-3. Last, we had Drive Monkey Drive versus Dylan's Rock the Vote. Dylan's offense dominated with Mookie Betts and Byron Buxton leading the way with 3 bombs in a bag each before Buxton suddenly did what he usually does and gets hurt after the matchup had ended, thankfully. Pitching is where things get interesting as Monkey led for a majority of the week until his bullpen betrayed him in ERA on Saturday, causing him to lose by 1/10 of a point. Dylan grinds out the week with a 5-5 tie. How's 11th place treating you there, Ghosty Commissioner? Ghosty Face, Ghosty McGhosterson? And now it's time for the awards. The Jose Roy Seiko Award goes to, who else? Pat, 72-74 A's, with their combined 20 bomb performance, 5 more than the runner-up. Hadouken! Second, it's the Oakland Liquor Store Award, and it goes out to, you guessed it, Devins, Meet the Robinsons, with 12 bags.
Heineken, fuck that shit!
For Dominatrix of the Week, we had another regular in the award category, Samantha's 108 Stitches, with a .73 whip. Watch your tailbone.
What color is my underwear?
Choke of the Week this week goes to Rick's High and Tight. Yikes! Have fun, buddy.
What are you doing, step bro?
And lastly, Debaucherer of the Week goes to the power of dad's strength. You don't score until you score baseball, or Andrew. That's going to do it from me and Ghost Rider this week. Let me check the clock real quick. Oh boy, am I under my bet. Let's see if I can draw this out. That's all for us this week. Voice Guy out! Yeah, no, this isn't going to work. I lose.